Good evening, and thank you for joining Jewish National Fund tonight to celebrate Jewish Disabilities Awareness, Acceptance, and Inclusion Month by visiting one of the crown jewels of JNF's Disabilities Initiative, Special in Uniform. My name is Sue Carniel, and I live in the frozen tundra of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where I've been the recent past president of JNF Wisconsin. I first got involved with JNF around 7.5 years ago when my husband Alan and I were chosen to be local JNF honorees for our community involvement and strong support of Israel. It was through this experience that I learned that JNF was so much more than planting trees, which I had been doing since I was a young child in Sunday school. I am a speech language pathologist and have worked in the field of rehabilitation for people of all ages and abilities for over 40 years. I was awestruck by all that JNF USA was doing to create and support programs in Israel to help individuals and their families with special needs while promoting a more inclusive society for all. I joined JNF's Disabilities Task Force and learned more, particularly about Special in Uniform. Alan and I had the privilege of visiting a base with Tirana Tia as our personal guide during our last visit to Israel in January of 2019. It was a heartwarming, inspirational experience to meet these young adults and appreciate their pride and confidence as they carried out their important and needed duties of packing duffels to assist with the military readiness for the troops. As you may know, Special in Uniform is a very special initiative in which young Israelis with special needs serve in the Israeli Defense Force. As you may also know, military service is a rite of passage for young Israelis. By including young people with special needs in the IDF as soldiers, right along with people of all abilities, we offer these individuals a chance to start their adult lives with the skills, camaraderie, and status that comes with this service. My family has hosted several young Israelis as Shinshanim, which is a year of service before they enter the military. We have maintained strong ties to them and their families and know what honor and significance their tour of duty has had on their lives and their families. There are currently around 800 soldiers in Special in Uniform, and many alumni of the program who are benefiting from it as they launch their careers and family. These soldiers have inspired me more to get involved with Jewish National Fund, and I have. I'm here today because I am making a real difference. We are making a real difference in so many lives. Today, we're going to learn about a new program for our Special in Uniform, our music program. This innovative and leading edge initiative uses the healing communal power of creating music to foster community within Special in Uniform and with other units of the IDF, in which music, as an all Israeli culture, is critical. Making music together is such a powerful way for people of all abilities to get to know each other and to create a stronger sense of acceptance and inclusion. In addition, our soldiers gain the important skills of music education, with math, cooperation, and practice being applicable to so many areas of life. We're offering our Special in Uniform soldiers a way to express themselves individually and within groups. Such a valuable lesson for all of us. I'd now like to share with you a video that will introduce you to our soldiers and share the highlights of Special in Uniform over the past year.
Special in Uniform, Year in Review 2020. Special in Uniform is concluding another record-breaking year. Despite COVID-19, we are continuing full force and making an impact within the Israeli community. We couldn't have done it without the support of so many of you. Here are just some of our favorite moments of the year. Special in Uniform continue to operate in 36 IDF bases across Israel. So far, 900 soldiers serve in the IDF as part of the Special in Uniform program.
Inclusiveness is the key word. And here we are today with all of our wonderful Special in Uniform soldiers, one of our very amazing special projects that we have done with JNF.
We started the year under the leadership of the Jewish National Fund Task Force on Disabilities. As the pandemic broke out in Israel, our soldiers were summoned to the Ministry of Health's warehouse to facilitate the preparation, packing, and delivery of the COVID-19 testing kits. The pandemic did not stop us, and 20 volunteer soldiers have been promoted this year to become regular soldiers and receive the official IDF ID card like everybody else.
I cannot tell you how proud we are to see these 7 soldiers standing here. Really epitomizes everything that JNF stands for, that when people say, no, something can't be done, this is the example of the people that go above and beyond to make the impossible possible.
That was a very precious, meaningful moment. And perhaps the story of the year belongs to Itai Kaufman. This young man with autism cracks codes in IDF top secret cyber unit.
Today I feel special because I'm no longer volunteer, I'm a soldier now. My message is that you can do anything.
Itai has a remarkable talent like no others, and we are honored to serve with him, and we are learning each day something new from his point of view.
We'd like to thank the Jewish National Fund for building 2 centers for our special and uniformed soldiers in Tel Nof Air Force Base and the Arad Homefront Command Base.
Coming here and seeing their new unit, the room where they can come and relax and enjoy and feel like every other soldier on this base.
We are very proud and very excited to be here today with this amazing facility for our special soldiers in uniform.
President of Israel, Reuven Rivlin, honored Liron Nathan, outstanding soldiers with disabilities, congratulating her on her devotion and hard work.
אנחנו גאים בך.
We continue to open doors for people with hearing impairments and make the Army accessible for all. Thank you, Rita and Bert Tansky. We are already working towards our goals of 2021, including a new musical program. Stay tuned. But now, it's time to say thank you. We are grateful for the partnership and support of the Israeli government, the IDF, the Israeli companies who joined us this year, JNF USA, and the Israeli Society. And thanks to dozens of partners who adopted soldiers of the program this year, you have made all the difference. We thank you, our dear friends and partners, for standing together with us in our work to provide young people with disabilities with the opportunity to be integrated into Israeli society in meaningful ways.
You are all role models for us. God bless you. God bless the state of Israel. And God bless the United States of America.
Special in uniform.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight for this very special gathering. My name is Arlene Kreshek, and my husband and I live in Palm Desert, California, and are proud supporters of the Jewish National Fund and Special in Uniform. I started taking piano lessons at the age of 3, and music has always been a central part of my life. I have personally seen and experienced the healing effects of music. I truly believe that music is a way through which people with special needs can channel intense emotions and energy. Music aids them in focusing and connecting to the world. Learning and practicing music improves impulse control, social functioning, self-esteem, self-expression, motivation, and memory. I am so delighted that Special in Uniform has implemented its music inclusion program, which is already making a profound difference in the lives of our soldiers. This confirms what I have always known, that music is a universal language and one that helps people of all abilities thrive and connect. Now, it's my privilege and honor to introduce to you our good friend, Lieutenant Colonel Taran Atiyah, Director of Special in Uniform. Taran will share with us the new Special in Uniforms Music Inclusion Program.
Thank you, Arlene, for your kind introduction, for sharing your passion to music, and for your and Seymour generosity. Music has the capacity to touch everyone, every one of us, including those with special need. And it can be an incredible tool in the way of inclusion for all people, and especially for people with disability. Where words fail, music speaks. Music can eliminate barriers altogether because it allows connection and communication. Music in the IDF is very popular. In fact, for many of the country's most talented musicians started their musical career in the army. So during COVID time, when we looked for out-of-the-box idea for our amazing soldiers, we started a pilot to find candidates with disability for the new music program so they could join the military bands. If people are blessed with a gift, let's give them the opportunity to use this gift in the army, like all the others. I would like to share with you a story of Tomer, one of the talented musicians in the program.
My name is Amnon Mendelbaum. I am the father of Tomer. Tomer was born in New York, and shortly after he was born, he was diagnosed with the Williams syndrome, which is a rare genetic disorder. One of the highlights of Tomer, we discovered his love to music, and basically from a young age he started to play. During his life in teenager, he used to come to Israel for summer camp in different programs, and basically he made Aliyah. Tomer became Oleh Chadash, and we found about this program, Special in Uniforms, remarkable program where they enable kids with special needs to join the army. So Gdolim B'Madim facilitated the participation of Tomer in the Israeli Air Force Band. And for the last couple of months, Tomer is participating, and he has a remarkable time.
כמו שמישהו אמר, בחיל האוויר, you don't say the sky is the limit, because the sky is not the limit. השמיים רק ההתחלה.
My name is Noah. I'm the commander of the Air Force Band, and I want to tell you about our story with Tomer Mendelbaum. He's a great drummer who came to us, and the inclusion of the band with Tomer was amazing. And I want Tomer to keep coming to the band, and I see how much good the band doing to Tomer.
To have a moment which is not challenging,
What is it today?
which is rewarding to him and to us as a family and as a community is significant.
We believe it's a win-win situation. For him, it's a great opportunity, and for them, it's a wonderful opportunity to really being able to participate and get exposed to special need people.
The band is amazing. It's very nice to meet new people and have a good time there and tell them what it's like to be part of the band for people who don't know about me.
It's a bit of a breakthrough because I think Tomer is the first special needs soldier performing part of any of the military bands.
I just want to say thank you, Special in Uniforms, JNF, for the great opportunity.
I just can't thank you enough. Thanks for this opportunity. It's so crazy it was for me, so thank you.
We are just in the beginning. We cannot wait to share with you more and more stories from the music inclusion program of Special in Uniform. Thanks to the JNF and for their partnership and for their support. We cannot thank them enough for making Israel a better place for people with special needs.
Shalom, I'm Sivia Caroline, proud chair of JNF's Arts and Entertainment Task Force. We're very excited about this new music inclusion initiative establishing a Special in Uniform band, which is just so heartwarming. It is my honor to welcome an American singer-songwriter, film and television composer, incredibly talented musician, someone I'm a personal fan of, and Bob Dylan's son-in-law. Please join me in welcoming Peter Himmelman.
This one goes out to JNF and the Special in Uniform program. I think it's amazing. The inclusion of people that would otherwise be excluded. It's a really good, it's a great program, something I support. Here's a song called Georgia Clay. Sticks and stones, blood and bones, in a falling light. The home leaves shed their leaves as the dusk gives way tonight. Gravity is pulling on me like a ball and chain. The thunder clouds are funeral shrouds and they ain't giving up no rain. Look upon me with mercy. I have lost my way. Look upon me with mercy. I traded diamonds for a lump of Georgia clay. It's a young man's game. Well, I'm fueled by another thing now. but I do not know his name. I feel dragged along, propelled by an unseen force, mostly dodging bullets and trying to stay on course. Look upon me with mercy. Ooh, I have lost my way. Look upon me with mercy. I traded diamonds for a lump of Georgia clay. Try to call your number, but my battery's dead. I was gonna drop you a line, guess it's all better left unsaid. After all, if I'd made that call, baby, how could I explain the vaguest of sensations just to roll it around in my brain? Let me tell you about it. Look upon me with mercy. I have lost my way. Look upon me with mercy. I traded diamonds for a lump of Georgia clay. JNF and Special in Uniform. That is special.
Good afternoon. I'm Alan Walk from the moderate confines of Atlanta, and it's my honor to serve as Chairman of Special in Uniform, be a leader in JNF's Task Force on Disabilities, and serve as a Vice President on JNF's National Board. My wife Ronnie and I are blessed to be able to sponsor our second unit of Special in Uniform at the Tel Naf Air Force Base in Tel Aviv. As chair of the program, I am very familiar with the challenges faced by our soldiers, and even the larger challenges for those who are ultimately inducted into the IDF. That said, I know the music inclusion program will make a big impact. I was excited to hear about it and to think about the joy and the pride it will bring to our soldiers and their families, and to all who get a chance to see the performances. Jewish National Fund is dedicated to ensuring that no member of Israeli society is left behind. Through a variety of initiatives with our affiliates, we focus on enabling people with disabilities to live full, meaningful, and where possible, independent lives. Please join me in donating today. Every dollar will be matched up to $1 million. Please support our efforts. You can make a difference in our soldiers' lives. If you would like to discuss sponsoring a soldier or a unit, please contact Yossi Kahana, JNF's Disabilities Director. JNF USA's tagline is "Your Voice in Israel." While sitting in Roswell, Georgia, I can attest that our voice was heard and our donations have helped change the lives of soldiers who are or have been members of our Tel Naf units. Together with JNF USA and Special in Uniform, the many supporters of Special in Uniform have made a difference in Israel, in inclusion, and in Tomer's life. Please join us. Thank you very much.
שבעים שנה במכונית אני נוסע ומביט על מה היה ומה נהיה ואיך נפשי עוד הומייה מהמצדה של הזריחות ירושלים בסליחות מחוף כנרת ואכסי
מהמסיבות של תל אביב אבי חלם והתפלל
לחיות בארץ ישראל היום ילדי אותי שואל מה הסיפור של ישראל
כאן זה בית, כאן זה לב
ואותך אני לא עוזב
אבותינו שורשים
ואנחנו הפרחים המנגינות שבט אחים ואחיות אותה שכונה אותו רחוב יחד נדודים בתוך תרמיל געגועים. אדם ונוף מולדתו חורת קווים בכף ידו בין התפילות לנדרים ריחות פרדס של הדרים ובעיניה של אמי תמיד אמצא את מקומי על הגיטרה מתנגן ניגון עתיק שמחבר. כאן זה בית, כאן זה לב ואותך אני לא עוזב. אבותינו שורשים ואנחנו הפרחים המנגינות שבט אחים ואחיות. מבראשית הכל תפור טלאים טלאים של הסיפור כמו שתי מילים להתחבר בחוט זהב של משורר. אני מכאן אני שייך וכל חבר שלי כמו אח. אתה פועמת בלבבי אני מזרח מערבי. כאן זה לב ואותך אני לא עוזב. אבותינו שורשים ואנחנו הפרחים המנגינות שבט אחים ואחיות. כאן זה בית, כאן זה לב ואותך אני לא עוזב. אבותינו שורשים ואנחנו הפרחים המנגינות שבט אחים ואחיות. ואותך אני לא עוזב. אבותינו שורשים ואנחנו הפרחים המנגינות שבט אחים ואחיות. שבט אחים ואחיות.
כאן זה בית, כאן זה לב, ואותך אני לא עוזב. אבותינו השורשים ואנחנו הפרחים, המנגינות, שבט אחים ואחיות.